Ahoy there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Olusegun Yekami of Nusa Capital, coming to you on a rather mild evening. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't done any video in the last few days because I have been watching the price very closely, and I'm sure you've done the same. And that's the price of Bitcoin. Excuse me. And things are looking kind of interesting. But before we get into that, let's do as usual. Let's go the Ichimoku route as always. And here is starting off with the weekly chart. We always start with the higher time frames, of course. And this is definitely bullish. Slight bit of doubt there. Maybe, not as strong as it should be because the Kijun Sen, this the yellow line here, is above the Tenkan Sen. And perhaps as the price itself doesn't seem to be able to break through a certain level, it hasn't gone beyond the Kijun Sen here at the moment, which is at about 46,867. And I think that's because, as you can see, the Chikou span has been caught up between the price action. Nevertheless, if we look down here at the chop, then you can see here that, and I'm talking about this yellow line here, that's reading at about 46. Anything under 38, that begins to tell you that there is no energy left in the market. But so far, there's still a bit of energy, and I expect things to be moving forward. Okay, so let's go down to the daily chart. And this is definitely bullish, as you can see. 10% above the Kijun Sen price action up there. Chikou span here is running free and a very short period to actually break through, although this top end here could actually act as a bit of a resistance, but I don't think it's going to do that. I expect the price to go up even further, and perhaps even better of all, there's plenty of energy within the market. That's the yellow line here, reading at about 53.25. As I said, anything below 38.2, that means that there's run out of energy, or is running out of energy. And this one seems to be building some energy, so I think there's plenty of life in the daily here. And of course in the price of Bitcoin, we've been seeing that over the last few days. Next is the 4-hour chart, and this is definitely bullish. Looks like there's a little bit of exhaustion here in terms of the bulls and the bears have fighting at the bottom. There seems to be a bit of uncertainty if you look at this last candle here. As I always tell you, the 4-hour chart is the bridge between the swing traders and the long-term investors. So that's why we look at it all the time. Chikou span here, as you can see here, is free, running free. And once your Chikou span runs free, it means that there's nothing to hold the price back. I suppose with the movement of price over the last few days, there's a little bit of tiredness. Maybe a few more bulls and bears will sort of pull out a little bit of a struggle here and see what will happen in this last candlestick here, but we shall see. Coming down here, energy is at about 44. I'm talking about the yellow line here. It doesn't seem to be running, it seems to be going back up, but we shall see what happens. Anyway, let's head back to the weekly chart. Right, now I'm just going to take off the Ichimoku and I'm going to bring on my bull market support cloud. Now, I said to you before that I generally use the 21 weekly exponential moving average to see the progress of Bitcoin. And I've said that once you have like 2 candles that close above that, then this is almost a confirmation that it's going up. Well, if you look very closely, let's enlarge that a bit more. As you can see here, look at that. That's the closing just above the 21 moving average, 21 weekly moving average, exponential moving average, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this one is clear. This is a clear candle above it. A little bit of a, just a little bit of a spike there. You can see that of the candle wick there, just above the 20 weekly simple moving average. Now, if you go back, I've shown you that when these 2 lines, when these 2 moving averages cross over each other, it more or less tells you when the price is going to go up and when the price is going to go down. And this, as you see over here, is gradually getting to the point where the 20 is going to cross under the, or should we say the 21 is going to cross over. When that happens, you expect the price to go above. And if that happens, I expect that the next stop is going to be about 50, possibly about 56,000, something like that. We shall have to wait and see. The price can do just about anything it wants to do. The market will do what it wants to do. And as I always say to you, trade the market that's in front of you. I hope many of you actually took advantage of the dip that came down. Let's just remind ourselves how far it dropped. So we've got, okay, price range. Let's see, we've got that. And let's come all the way down here. So we're looking for the 56.14% drop in price. So I hope you took advantage of that. I did on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's always very painful for people to see the price suddenly go up when, you know, they were expecting it to kind of stay stable. But again, this is the weekly chart. Let's just quickly pop over to the daily chart and have a quick look there once more. And as you can see, oh, definitely, there's 53.25 in, and that's the yellow line again. There's plenty of energy. I'm going to have to explain this fractal energy chop index to you very soon. I think I'm going to just have to put a video for that. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 3 white soldiers, and this is the fourth one. So this is definitely kind of going up at the moment. Next stop, possibly 45. I think when we beat 45,000, I think then we're on our way. But we should just have to wait and see. The market is the market. Doesn't really care about how you feel or what you want to trade. It's just going to do what it wants to do. Anyway, I think we should keep an eye out. And like I said, if you've taken advantage of the dip, you should be in profit, and that should put a smile on your face. And as always, you know, keep your eyes and ears open and trading sharp. Have a good one. Bye.